Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as Russia. And we are trying to set ourselves up for a possible push at a cultural victory. Yeah, we'll see how we can do. Got a bunch of friends right now, a couple less friends. A couple less friends are the ones that are kind of closest to us, especially Mongolia. They actually just finished a war with them where they didn't really do much, so all is well there. I think we got a little bit of gold coming from them, 1 gold per turn. So there you go. We got some gold from them for a war, if I remember right. But yeah, we're kind of running out of good space for our cities. We might be at some space over here by this rise, or maybe up here somewhere. But we're also probably going to have to take advantage of the fact that we're really good in the tundra, and the other guys are not. So that is very likely going to be another path for us as well. I think since we got Magnus here, as soon as we get him promoted up to the provision, I think we're going to go ahead and train us another settler or so. And I'm hoping to get there pretty soon. We'll get a governor title if we can get a 4th trade route, which we should get one. Not from any of these cities, unfortunately. What are we missing for another trader? Oh, the harbor district. That's right. Which we'll get from celestial navigation, which we're going to get from hooking up another sea resource. That's right. So I was going to say, I know we have a path to a 4th trade route. I just couldn't remember what it was for a second there. Trading posts created. It's always good to see those trading posts. We're going to be getting... trade is going to be our thing. That is what we're going to be leaning on big time in this game. There's our boost. It's going to finish off celestial navigation for us. Allow us to start working on the harbor as soon as possible. Guess we'll go ahead and work on military engineering since it's already boosted. Why not? We'll get us exposure to Niter and see where that is. I actually think I'm going to go ahead and swap you over to... your walls are there, and we want to finish them. But I do think I want to go ahead and start working on the harbor now that we've got it available. I don't know if it really matters where we stick this. I guess we'll just stick it out here. Cool. All right, trader done. Let's actually look at our available trade routes. It's not something I do a lot, but I think it would be a good idea just to make sure we're getting the maximum we can. So we can either get 2 culture and 1 science, or we can get 2 science and 1 culture. We can also get some faith, which that's one of these trade routes. So honestly, this is actually probably one of the best trade routes we can do. We can get some production from Novgorod to Amsterdam, which is a pretty good one, but I actually think this one's fine. I think we'll just stay with this one for now, and I think that's going to be a good trade route for us. Decent amount of gold, and also get some more of those other stats and things. Cool. All right. About to finish up our temple up there. You're going to go ahead and heal back up, Mr. Galley. That's fine. Some more trade routes finished. That's great. Or trade depots, I should say. It's a really good wonder for us. This is going to help us even more stay in the mix with the science and the culture. Still staying in the normal age. We are going to be going for a lot of trade routes. I'm actually kind of thinking reform the coinage would actually work out pretty well for us. And yes, we're going to go with that one. Goal is to have lots and lots of trade routes as much as possible. We still need to get us another apostle, don't we? Yes, we do. Can we go ahead and recruit one now? Yes, we can. Probably could have done that last turn, actually, or a couple turns ago. Go ahead and grab that. Finish off boosting up our religion. We're not going to be using it too much, but as much as we can get it, I think that's going to be good for us. Like I said, I still do want to do the settler at some point. Aqueduct. What other bonuses do we need to get? A government plaza at some point would be good. Obviously, at some point we need to start working on the theater districts, and entertainment complexes are good, just to kind of help out all these cities stay happy. Currently, we're still pretty happy, though. I could go ahead and do the monument we haven't done yet. Let's go ahead and knock out the monument just so we can get a little bit of city growth here. Because I don't think we're actually getting any... no, we're getting some already, because we are actually already generating some culture from the city, from the population itself, so... But why not? 3 turns on a monument, it's going to be fine. Ooh, 10 gold. That's a really good trade route. We'll go ahead and just repeat that one. That's going to be fine. All right, so we finished hooking that up. I think the other thing we wanted to hook up was... Well, we were going to chop this because we're going to stick an industrial zone there. That is right. That'll help rush out the harbor district as well. You are happy with our trade routes. I'm glad you're happy. I think a city down here somewhere would be pretty good with all the silver, all the wood stuff. Maybe. Can purchase a missionary with faith. We're going to hold off. We're going to buy a stupa. That's probably the next thing we're going to do. We do want to go ahead and evangelize belief. And cities start with this religion place that's founded by a player who has this as a majority religion. Actually not a bad one for us. Just kind of keep that religion going around. Kind of leaning towards the culture bomb. And we're already getting a lot of good border growth. Why not get more? Sure, why not? It's going to be fun. Cool. So that's done. One more turn on medieval fairs and we can swap off of that. Not a huge army, but it's a very well defended army, I think. You know, right there across the river. It's going to be good for us. Alright, so there's medieval fairs. Go ahead and swap off of that. Swap into... We'll go ahead and finish off naval tradition just because it's only going to take us a turn. It's going to get us a an envoy. Might as well. Okay, galley is done. You can go back out on auto exploration. One turn on our encampment district. Just to kind of help us out with a little bit more defensive presence against Mongolia. You want horses. You're going to give us iron. We don't really need iron. So I'm going to get rid of the iron. 2 gold plus some little bit of gold for incense. Not ideal. That's more like it, though. Yep, I will take that. I'm trying to decide. I probably will stick a lumber mill here, actually. I mean, we need at least a lumber mill at some point. I say we need one. I mean, it gets us a bonus for something. Harbor District adjacency, Great Admiral points. I don't think there's anything we need to change. Oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. We don't need that one anymore. Let's go with... you know what? I'm kind of thinking about one of these guys. Scientist, Admiral, General. So, probably not the Admiral. But let's look at the great people. Like, are we even got any points on anything? Not really on the General, so we'll just ignore that one. Scientist, though. We had some points going for Scientist. It's very unlikely that we'll be able to get anything there. Not sure. I mean, the only way we're going to be able to push the great scientists is if we also get some campuses down. Which we will do at some point. We just weren't going to start off with that. Go serfdom. You know what? Even more science and culture from trade routes. I actually kind of like that. Let's go for that for now. Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty well for us. Mont Saint Michel has been finished. Alrighty. It's less likely we're going to get 2 campus districts compared to 4 trade routes. We are going to get 4 trade routes soonish, so we'll go ahead and finish off recorded history for right now, since that's the only thing we can go for. Alrighty, you finish your encampment district. Probably going to lean more on melee side of things, or, you know, than cavalry, so probably a barracks would be better for us. But is that something we want to do right now? I think so. I think that'll be good. It's going to get us a little bit of production, get some housing. Monument completed. Done. Cool. Before I forget, let's repair our outer defenses. You are actually a little bit low, and you are one of our frontmost cities, so I think that's going to be a good idea. You know what? I'm going to save my envoy for right now. Putting it in here is not going to help us in any way right this second. So we're going to hold off on that and see if we want to put it somewhere else later. All right, you are chopping this. Gonna give us 5 turns of production towards our harbor, which is really good. And then we will put an industrial zone there. Patati archers. Alright, campus adjacency, governors, can give loyalty, we get the great library. I don't think we need any of this stuff. I don't think we need to swap anything around right this second. So, let's come over here. Let's start working on civil service. How close are we to a 10-pop city? Not super far away. If we focus on food. 14 turns. We could come over here and consume this. I had a decent amount of money. I'm thinking about getting a builder to look into popping that. That would give us a boost. Why not? Guess we're going to get a builder anyway. We'll get it from over here. Just so it gets a little extra charge. Cool. Alright. So repair outer defenses. What do we need to go for next? Could hard produce the stupa, but I don't know if that's quite what we're looking for. For a campus, there's some really good campus spots up here. I mean, obviously that one right there is great because of 4, but we'd have to get rid of the copper to do that one. The 3 up there is really good. But I think I'd want to get rid of the woods before we did that one. And you got industrial zone spots over here. Again, I would want to get rid of the woods there as well. Entertainment complex. I wonder if I could flip this one over to us and put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could touch that city. And, maybe a city down this way as well. I'm kind of liking that right there. And we could also go for, any number of other things. More crossbow and more other stuff. Government plaza would be good at some point as well. We're at 0 amenities right now, so I actually think getting an early entertainment complex possibly is the right move. So let's actually swap this tile over to us. And put an entertainment complex right there. Ah, we did get our governor title. Oh, what? I wish I had paid attention to that, because then we would have gone for the settler. I think I am going to go ahead and promote you up, though, to get us that. And on that note, we are going to go ahead and swap you back over to settler. It's okay to put the entertainment complex down. I think we're still going to use that, but we will do the settler first. Okay, you do not need to put a lumber mill there. You need to... I guess you could be the one that comes up here and chops some of this stuff. Let's head you over to that. I'm tempted to buy the lighthouse over here once it gets set up. Alright, do we have any niter? There is some niter down here south of us, so again, possibly good city spot down that way. Alright, so, okay, we do have a couple things boosted still. Mathematics, we'll go ahead and work on that one first. You are going to come up here and probably chop this. Which will help rush out the settler as well. Alright, harbor is completed. How much for a lighthouse? Only 480. It's what, like 12 turns? You can build it in 7. But I really want to get that other trade route up. So we're going to go ahead and buy the lighthouse. And how many turns on a trader? 5 turns on a trader. You know what? We're going to buy the trader too. We got some money. I want to get those 4 trade routes rolling. Let's go ahead and finish off the walls. Alright, trader here. There's a lot of signs from that one. A little less gold, but this one actually has some faith as well. I think we're going to keep going with the faith side of things. Although that one right there is 10 gold. Nope, we're going to go for Harlem. That looks even better. Alright, next turn we should get our 4th trade route, which will get us the boost for that. You want to give me 2 gold per turn, 11 gold. We don't want to give you our one and only relic that we got so far. Or writing, or whatever it is. I think it's a great work of writing. Oh, we can get a stupa. Let's go ahead and start with St. Petersburg here. We'll do the stupas with faith for now. It's going to be fine. It does get us amenities, which is awesome. And those will start to snowball a bit, which is good. Let's make sure this is going to this city over here. Which it is. Does finish off the settler. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, settler is completed. We will go back to working on the entertainment complex now. And Mr. Settler, like I said, I do want to send you down here. I think this is what I want. Possibly even this spot. Could get the fish, crabs, dyes, silver, sheep. Yeah, I think this is actually a really good spot for us, just because of who we are. I mean, there's a couple other good spots up this way as well. But now, let's go ahead and fill in some of this, get the niter set up. Just in case, we're going to send the horsemen down that way as well. I don't see any barbarians, but you never know. Alright, now the trade route. Do we have any other good available trade routes? $7 gold, 6 gold, 3. Thinking... like one of these two would be okay. So either Novgorod or Astrakhan. We'll go Novgorod, and Novgorod to Amsterdam. Perfect.
All that glisters is not gold.
Go from each of your envoys, 100% theater square adjacency, +2 housing in cities that have at least 3 specialty districts, and then Angkor Wat. Perfect. I like it. Getting a good amount of gold now. We got another governor title. We could go ahead and plug into Mani, see if we can go for, where is it? This one. Since we're going heavy trade routes, that would be kind of useful, actually. Trained a crossbowman. Really? We could do that. We'll do that crossbowman out of St. Petersburg. But yeah, let's go Amani and stick her there. I don't go heavy city-states, but I think this is a good one for us to go for. That one's going to be useful to us, although it's so far away from us, it's very likely it's just going to get... In fact, it may be getting beat up on now, actually, as we speak. Oh, in fact, to see how much civil service had... Okay, we're just at the perfect time to swap off civil service. Which we will go over to exploration. Well, 2 caravels, huh? I don't think we're close to being able to make caravels yet. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing's boosted at the moment. Government with 6 policy slots. Spearmen. Kill a unit with a spearman. Very unlikely to happen. Build 2 harbors. Will happen eventually, probably. We'll start working on castles. And we may swap off of that before it finishes. Claim a great person. Yep, I will take a great artist. I don't think we have anywhere to put you, but we will soon enough. Alright, barracks done. I think we did say we were going to do a crossbowman just to get another envoy. Why not? An extra crossbowman will not hurt us at all. Would be good for us. And what do I want you to make? Actually, I may make you have to do the crossbowman. Take a little bit longer, but at least gives you something to work on. I mean, I could hard produce the stupa. We'll do that. I think it's going to be fine. All right, so we cleared that off. That is going to be, I think, our industrial zone. This one up here is going to be our science, our campus. Of course, we got to get bigger to be able to do either one of those. You're just going to I don't know, come off over to the woods for now. Go to sleep. All right, you're in a good spot. Just chill there for a minute. Let our settler come down to you. I mean, these are not going to be great cities by any stretch of the imagination, but I think we'll be able to make them work, even if we have to use a couple internal trade routes here and there, just to get them some food and stuff. But really, if all they can do is just get us a lavra and a commercial hub, or harbor possibly, I think I'd be happy with those. Friendships expired. All right, got those friends back. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. I think when we come back, we will settle up our 4th city and kind of see what we would do after that. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.